Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about unshielded twisted pair, shielded twisted pair and fiber optic cable. Twisted pair cable is a common type of communications cable that is used in a variety of voice and data infrastructures. The pairs are twisted to prevent EMI, electromagnetic interface. It comes in two varieties, shielded and unshielded. Unshielded twisted pair, UTP, is the most popular. UTP stands for unshielded twisted pair. Unshielded wiring denotes that it lacks a metallic shield that would protect it from electrical interference. Each of the 8 separate copper wires is protected by an insulating material. The wires in each pair are also twisted around one another, as you can see in the image. The registered Jack 45, RJ45, connector is frequently used to attach UTP cable. The 8-wire connector is commonly used to join computers to a local area network, LAN, particularly Ethernet. Let's now talk about the benefits of UTP cable. It is less costly compared to other networking media types. It is the most versatile cabling, and works with the majority of other significant networking systems, and doesn't need grounding. And finally, its small size can be advantageous during installation. Because it has such a small external diameter, it does not fill up wiring ducts. Although UTP cable is the least expensive cable, it may be susceptible to radio and electrical frequency interference. Therefore, shielded twisted pair can be the answer if you need to install cable in areas with a lot of possible interference, or if you need to install cable in a very delicate area that could be vulnerable to the electrical current in the UTP. Shielded cables can also help to extend the maximum distance of the cables. STP cable combines the techniques of shielding, cancellation, and wire twisting. Each pair of wires is wrapped in a metallic foil. STP pair cable is available in 3 different configurations: FTP, which stands for foil twisted pair, where each twisted pair of cables is wrapped in a shield of foil to protect the cable from EMI and crosstalk. Shielded foil twisted pair, or SFTP, is a combination of both FTP and STP shielding. The wires inside the cable are twisted and then shielded with foil wrapping. Then the 4-pair grouping of foiled wires is shielded by a wrapping of either foil or a flexible braided screening. This provides the highest level of protection against EMI and crosstalk. STP cables are widely used in telephone and computer networking, especially in the wiring of Ethernet connections for computer networks and telephone lines for both business and domestic use. Since STP cables are durable and long-lasting, with their shielding characteristics, they can also be used in industrial settings with high amounts of electromagnetic interference, such as a factory with large electronic equipment. Here are some benefits of STP cable. Shielding reduces the chance of crosswalk and provides protection from interference. It supports higher data signal transmission speed. It provides more secure data transmission. Rather than an electronic signal over copper wiring, fiber transmits light over glass fibers, eliminating the problem of electrical interference, which makes it ideal for certain environments that contain a large amount of electrical interference. Compared to coaxial and twisted pair cable, fiber optic cable can transfer signals over much longer distances. Moreover, it has the capacity to transmit data at much faster rates. This capability expands the range of communication options to include interactive and video conferencing services. Fiber optic cabling is more complicated to install and change but costs about the same as copper cabling. Now let's examine a fiber optic cable. There are 4 number of parts in this image. From the center to the outer layer. Number 1 is the fiberglass. Number 2 is cladding that reflect light. Number 3 is protective buffer. It protects fiberglass from breaking. Number 4 is the outer jacket of the cable. There are 2 common types of fiber cables, single mode and multi-mode. Multi-mode consist of a wider core diameter. It also supports simultaneous lights modes, and it allows longer length cables compared to UTP, and finally it is cheaper than single mode fiber. On the other hand, single mode has a smaller core diameter, propagates a single light via a laser-based transmitter, and allows longer cables compared to both UTP and multiple mode fiber. Let's now compare both UTP and fiber optic. On the left, we have UTP, which has a low cost. With a maximum cable length of 100 m, UTP can be vulnerable to EMI or electromagnetic interference, although the twist on the cable helps to protect against it. The RJ45 port, to which UTP connects, is cheaper than SBFs. Now let's look at fiber optic cables on the right. They are more expensive than UTP cables. They support longer distances. Fiber optic cables are not vulnerable to EMI, and their SFPs are more expensive. And that was a little introduction to networking cables. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.